Back here in Baltimore, the project is being called transformative for Baltimore. And today, the developers behind the Port Covington project say the impact on surrounding challenged neighborhoods will be historic. Thanks to an agreement, Cherry Hill, West Point, and others stand to see $40 million of investment over the next 30 years. In Focus reporter Brian Kubler.
With a stroke of the pen, 6 South Baltimore neighborhoods signed on to the power and scope promised by the redevelopment of Port Covington. Do you feel like you struck a good deal?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I really do.
Ann Robinson signed the pact on behalf of the Mount Winans community. Together with Cherry Hill, Westport, Brooklyn, Curtis Bay, and Lakeland, they're known as the SB6 Coalition. They negotiated with Sagamore Development since April to make sure these neighborhoods benefit from the proposed massive urban redevelopment just across the Middle Branch. In economic justice, neighborhood leaders feel they've successfully negotiated.
There's been a lot that's been done for us, or to us, but not with us. This is an opportunity for us to work with Sagamore and improving the nature and the condition of these communities.
And to the tune of $40 million over 30 years. Sagamore Development is committing $10 million up front, another $10 million after 5 years, and then $19 million over the life of the deal from a fee charged for every square foot built upon Port Covington. The money will be spent as SB6 sees fit, already eyeing a new rec center, parks, funding for their Safe Streets program, and employment training, to name a few. Sagamore Development says a deal like this between a developer and a community is historic.
We're proud of what we've brought to the table. I think we feel like we've really stepped up. So today's really about a community speaking for itself, a community that knows what it needs, and we feel like we've done our part to come together to the table and bring excitement, enthusiasm, bring real dollars.
But none of it happens without the $535 million Sagamore is asking the city for in tax increment financing to build infrastructure in Port Covington, a historic amount of money in its own right. And as it gets closer to a vote in the city council, the mayor feels like it will be a vote for Baltimore.
The city council president, in his leadership, I'm sure will shepherd it through the process, and I'm sure that people won't be distracted by those who want to be naysayers and don't want to support these communities. These communities are very clear about what they want. I support them.
Because now that TIF, this project, is contractually linked to some citywide initiatives and now the betterment of 6 surrounding communities. A deal Robinson says could literally fund a new era in South Baltimore.
I think it's a deal that's going to impact our communities for years to come, long past my years. I'm hoping,
Now, Sagamore Development hopes to see a council vote on that $535 million TIF by next month. The Baltimore City Planning Commission is taking up its topic in its meeting tonight, and quite a few people are attending, I understand.